Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Go4Crypto. I'm very pleased that Philipp Suhner, the co-founder of Go4Crypto, is with us today in this webinar. So you have all the information first hand. Hello, Philipp.
Hello, Michael. Thank you that I can stay with you in this webinar.
Thank you very much for joining us. Shall we get started straight away?
Yes.
Okay. So, coin duplication through Swiss quality workmanship. What is this all about? And that's what we explain you now in the webinar. The company was founded by Philipp Suhner, who you just saw on the picture and who is with us today, and his business partner Flavio Sonanini. So as far as I know, you both have an IT background, Philipp. Is this correct?
Yes, we are both in IT engineering, and we develop since many years a lot of big projects, and we have big clients. So we are IT specialists.
Wow, fantastic. And Go4Crypto is located in Malaysia. Can you tell us something about that, please?
Yes, we had to find a place where we want to start our business, and we was looking around the world. We checked the location, what is crypto friendly, and Malaysia is located in Asia. So Asia is very open to crypto and has a good law. So we choose Malaysia because of this law and because it's a good place to be working with cryptos.
Yes.
We also do it in Switzerland, but in Switzerland we have a lot of administration for companies, so it was easier to do it in Malaysia, and I think it's also better to be open for the world.
Super. And as far as I remember, Singapore, which is one of the crypto hotspots, is located in the south of Malaysia, isn't it?
Yes, Singapore is actually our own country, or has our own law. Yeah. But there are some regulation out from China. So for us, for this moment, it was better to choose Malaysia, because Malaysia is pretty much regulated what cryptocurrencies belongs.
Okay, thank you very much. So, and what is your vision? What is the vision of Flavio and you with Go4Crypto?
Actually, our thing is we'll start to have a fair and real investment portal for everyone. So with us, you can start with an amount of $50, which is for trading really a small amount. So the platform is created that everybody can join us, and it's on a secure base. We are doing our work with trading and with our trading banks on a really low rate with low risk, and that's our vision, that we can stay on the market for the next couple of years, 20, 50 years.
Wow. Wow. So basically what you're doing, you're collecting money, small amounts, even big amounts, which I saw already, and then with this amounts you go to the banks to do the trading for you, and of course as bigger the volume in money is you have, as better are the conditions. Is this correct?
Actually, on the bank you have to put a big amount to
Yeah,
start an account, and the conditions are pretty much the same. But the costs, as more you have on the banks, the costs will be less on the
of
amount.
of course. So basically, you offering the normal people, even people with small amounts, services which normally only can have when you invest big amounts. Is this correct?
Yes, we do. We collect the money and bring it to a pool, and this pool is working for you even if you have just $50 in it.
Wow, fantastic. So the two markets, the two trading markets, the Forex market, most of you might know, it is global currency market, you know, big companies which are acting worldwide, they need money in different currencies, and this is the Forex trading, and the daily volume is at the moment about 5 trillion US dollars, so that is quite a lot of money. And on the other hand, there's the crypto trading, which is a dynamic, up and coming market. It is very volatile, and through this high volatility, you have the fantastic trading profits. It is blockchain-based cryptocurrencies, and at the moment, Go4Crypto is only investing in crypto trading. Is this correct?
Yes. Yes, for us, it's in the moment we take cryptos and we pay out in cryptos.
Fantastic.
So this is in the moment as the market is such volatile, and the Bitcoin goes up in a very fast way. We have cannot go to Forex. Otherwise, we have a big risk to lose the money from the coin growing.
Yeah.
So we are just investing in the moment on the crypto market. We have some reserves that we build, that we also invest in other markets, some part also in stock market to keep reserves on the company side.
Wow, fantastic.
And the Forex market is one of the biggest markets on the world. And the crypto market is now a really small market and will come. It's now something like in the 60s was the Forex market. Now it's very interesting to work on the crypto market.
Yeah, super. So what offers Go4Crypto? It offers you a lucrative multiplication of the predisposed crypto coins by about 50% within 12 to 18 months. So we put this later on a little bit more into detail. We have a profitable bonus program for the compensation of referrals to build a coin business. It is technological, secure, and integrated software portal with own development team, which is very, very important. As we just mentioned, Flavio and Philipp have a fantastic IT background, and I think you have a big group of IT specialists working for you. Is this right?
Yes, we, actually not a big group, but we have 28 employers which are working with us, and so we are able to grow fast and develop fast on Go4Crypto.
Super. We have a high security of investments through cooperation with Swiss and international private banks. So I think this is something very, very special. So can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Yes, we do the trading not by ourselves. We give it to, in the moment we have 2 banks which are working for us. We give the amount to the banks which are care of the trading. And we receive weekly our commissions out of the trading.
Fantastic. Anything else you can tell us about the security of the investments, Philipp?
Yes, actually, we look on our partnership. We just take banks which has some own security stuff. On the Swiss bank, we even have insurance, which is done on the investment, on the volume, which is actuated every Monday. And in Swiss francs, not in Bitcoins, because we not can insure, but it's every Monday in Swiss francs. And so we have insurance, which if we lose a lot of money on the market, the insurance comes and fills it up to 80%.
Wow, that is fantastic. And I think this is quite unique. So we have a strong community of experienced crypto fans and investors, and we have a competent and fast support. I joined in right from the beginning, and as on every platform, there were a few bugs we mentioned, and I can assure you all these bugs were solved within hours, not even within days, within hours. So that is also something which you don't find in all the companies which are around at the moment. Let's take a closer look to the investments. So the deposits you do via Bitcoin or Ether or Ethereum. So you purchase your packages, and the package price is always worth $50, yeah, but you always invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum. The duration limit to make 150% is approximately 18 months or shorter. So within these 18 months, you get piece by piece paid back your 150%. So if we count in dollars, you will get back, instead of $50, $75. So this is at the moment a minimum of 0.4% per working day. But again, please, very important, it's not only profit, it is return of investment plus profit. So the goal of each of your packages is to do 50%. But now something very, very important. You have 50% profit on your coin investment. So if you invest 1 Bitcoin, you get back 1.5 Bitcoin. If you invest 1 Ether, you get back 1.5 Ether or Ethereum. Why is this important? Because most of us are pretty much convinced that the crypto coins, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, will go up. So then you have double profit. You have the 50% plus you have the raise of the coin itself. So as we mentioned already before, the trading is done through a renowned Swiss and international private banks. Of course, the question comes up, oh, who is the bank? Who are the banks? At the moment, those banks obviously do not want to be mentioned, as we are in network marketing, but we have a lawyer who will notarize us every 1 to 2 months about the investments. Is this correct, Philipp?
Yes, that's correct.
Super.
The lawyer controls the whole amounts which are located on the banks. He also controls the amounts on the payout wallets, that everything is correct and the money is working for you.
Fantastic. And you can do your payouts every single day. And the payouts, the minimum payout is $50 US. Of course, the payouts, same, you do it either in Bitcoin or in Ethereum. What we have to mention here, these are the figures we have at the moment. And as the investments are very conservative, I think we can say already today that it will go on like this for the next few months. But again, we cannot guarantee it. Yeah, we do not know how the market will look next week, next month, or next year. We think we know it, but 100% sure we can't be. And that's why please only invest money which you could lose in the worst case scenario, and don't go to the bank and take a credit for it or something like this. Please only invest money which doesn't harm or hurt you if you lose it. Okay, so let's take a look at the performance. Here you see different packages in Ethereum and in Bitcoin. At the moment we were testing it. So here we had a runtime of 33 days. The first package made already 9.22% in return. Yeah, return again, part of the investment plus the profit on top of it. Next one, runtime 29 days, 84, and so on and so on. Our first packages now reached already more than 10%, which is quite nice after such a short period of time, plus all the securities you just mentioned, Philipp.
Yes. Actually, yeah.
Sorry, I can go back.
On the other side, the runtime is the real runtime. There are also the days on the weekends we just pay out Monday to Friday. But on the runtime is also a Saturday and a Sunday on it.
Yeah, yeah, super. Thank you for mentioning it. Yeah. So this is the complete runtime of the packages. So now business through recommendation. 20% of the package price is reserved for marketing expenses. Commissions will be paid over 10 levels in a unilevel plan, very simple plan, which is important as well. But we take a closer look in a second. And direct commissions are 8% on direct partners. So this means if you have a person who invests $10,000, you get 8%, which is $800. Again, paid in Bitcoin or Ethereum, depending how your client or your partner is doing the investment. If you're doing the investment in Bitcoin, you get the commission in Bitcoin, and in Ethereum in Ethereum. Here you can see the plan, the marketing plan details. So as we just mentioned, for your first level, 8%, second level, 4%. So if your partner recommends the Go4Crypto as well, which happens quite often already now, your partner gets the 8% and you get 4%. And so on and so on. Next level, 2%. Until 10 levels deep. No strings attached, so it's not a binary system where you need exact the same amount in your left and in your right leg or whatever. Here, when you bring clients, when you bring investments, you get paid, which is very nice. And straight away, yeah, so the commission lands within seconds on your wallet. And as we mentioned before, you can do the payouts daily, minimum of $50. So we have a fast start bonus. This is something very interesting. For 30 days after the registration date, you will get the commissions for all the 3 levels, regardless of what you already achieved. Because of course, to get paid all 10 levels deep, you have to achieve certain things, like in other companies as well. But here, for 30 days, doesn't matter how much you invested, if you have no package or 10 packages, you get paid 3 levels deep. But the much more interesting faster bonus is the next one. If you invest yourself 20 packages, there's something we recommend, because if you have the money of $1,000 and you have 20 packages, you can show something as well. You can show your back office to your new partners. You can show them what happens. You have some nice returns and so on. So if you purchase these 20 packages, then for the first 30 days after the registration, you will get, oh, there's something missing. You will get 13% instead of 8%. So the 13%, you see in the next line. So level 1 will be rewarded with 13% direct commissions until 30 days after your registration. So instead of 8%, 13%, which is 5% more. Where is this money coming from? I think this is quite simple. Go4Crypto doesn't think that you will have all 10 levels built up within the first 30 days, and that's where the extra commission comes from. But something at least as important as having 5% more for 90 days, so for 3 months, you will get paid all 10 levels through, no matter what you achieved. So you have really time to build up your team, to build up your business within 3 months, and you get paid all 10 levels deep straight away, which is very, very nice to have, because we are in there now, I think, 6 weeks, and we have already down to level 14 or 15, which we don't get paid anymore, but still you can see how fast we can grow. As I just see it here to the right, Go4Crypto, Philipp and Flavio are working a lot of on business tools. Here to the right, you can see a banner which you can put on your website, on your blog or whatever, which is linked to your Go4Crypto, your own personal site. And if somebody is interested and clicks on the button and he starts the investment, you will get paid your commission. And there's more to come in the next few days, isn't it, Philipp?
Yes, actually, we have a lot of tools for the marketing. We have some classic tools like banners. We have classic tools like link and email, send email to client. We have also possibilities to track these links. You can even set up your own tracking IDs, where you can control how your advertisement works.
Wow.
And actually, in this market, we are one of the only one which has these tools for the affiliate marketing stuff. That's the reason we are coming out of affiliate marketing from other projects. So we pretty much know what affiliate needs to work.
Super. So the landing page and sales funnel is coming soon. And what is also unique, that it's all for free, because I know other companies, they offer you sales funnels and landing pages as well, but you have to pay for it. Here, Go4Crypto is very generous and you get it absolutely for free. Yeah. Here, just to mention, I know there are other companies where you get more commission, but trust me, one of the most important thing is that you have an ongoing business, yeah. And if you, because we get offers almost every day to market different programs, but there are two things I look at it. How high is the commissions they are paying? And if a company pays 50, 60, 70% commission, then you know there's not much left for investment for the client. So, and then on top of it, they offer huge profits for the clients. This cannot work. So if you get an offer like this, please, all your alarm should go on, all your red lights, because this is not possible. You cannot pay high commissions and high returns to the customers. So here it's much better to have it much more conservative, and then you can build up a long-term and steady business. That was also very, very important for us to join Go4Crypto and not any other companies. So let's make an income example from passive investor. Passive investor is a person who just wants to invest and not to recommend it. So if he buys, for example, 250 packages, which is $12,500, he has a revenue of $50 a day, working day, which is, if you count 20 working days a month, $1,000 a month. So now something interesting, you can put your returns or on an optional reinvest, because obviously after those 12 to 18 months, if a package reached its 150%, the package is running out. Yeah? And if you don't reinvest after 12 to 18 months, you have nice returns, but you have no more packages. So this is why you can click on an optional reinvest, and if you put the reinvest on 65%, you get one new package every 2 days. So this means your number of packages, especially at the beginning, are rising, and you have an unlimited term of a monthly payout of $350 at the beginning. But as you're getting more and more packages, obviously your return will raise as well. But again, no guarantees. Yeah? And the results will vary with the crypto market price and the trading performance. But I can't mention it often enough. The figures are very conservative, so it pretty much looks like you should have those returns for the next months. And as Philipp mentioned before, even years.
Yes.
So, but what for me is much more interesting is the income example of an active networker. You remember we have 10 levels. Here we only take a look at 6 levels. And to get, at the long term, to get paid all 10 levels deep, you need 10 direct partners. Here we only count with 6 direct partners. And of course, we know in an ideal world, it would look like this. Sometimes you need more partners, sometimes you have a little bit less, but we just want to show you the potential which is in for Go4Crypto if you build up a steady business. So you have 6 active networkers, and for me, in this case, an active networker is someone who invests those 20 packages, because this makes sense if you want to start your own business. It is an investment of $1,000. So in the first month, you get 13% return, which means you have $70, $80 on commission already in your first month, if you find all your 6 people, your 6 partners within the first 30 days. So if they put a reinvest on 75%, this means they would buy 7 new packages only from the reinvest, which is a volume of $360. In the next month, instead of 13%, because this only is for the first 30 days, you then get 8%, which means you have another $28. So each package your partners are buying in the future, you always will get your percentage, 8% if they're direct partners, 4% second line, and so on and so on. So as you're growing, if your 6 partners find their 6 partners as well, it doesn't matter in which period of time. If it's within 1 month, within 2 months, 3 months, half a year, or whatever, just what is important, grow your business steady. So then you have 36 new partners in your second line, so altogether 42 partners. They buy 20 packages each, which means 720, $36,000. You make $1,400 on direct commission, reinvest, which leads to a total of $115 month per month per month. Also, this is not 100% correct because as the number of packages are getting more, so also the reinvests will be higher. But I think those figures are already very impressive. So, and so on and so on. Now look at your 6th level. If you continue like this, 6 partners, find 6 partners with those $1,000. You might have to find 10, you might have to find 20 partners because not all of them will invest the $1,000, but the goal is to find 6 partners who are doing the investment of 20 packages. So then in your 6th level, you have already more than 45,000 partners alone in your 6th level. You earn already on this one time $233,000, plus the ones from a 5th level, and so on and so on. So altogether almost $300,000. And you have a returning income of $17,000 per month. So all this for investing in your own business, only $1,000. You don't have to buy a lot of material. You don't have to rent a shop. You don't have to rent a restaurant. You don't have to have employees. This is, I think, a fantastic opportunity to build up a sensational business. And this, again, is just 6 levels deep. Maybe you need your all 10 levels for it. Maybe you find more people, maybe you find less. But this is the possibility you are offered here today. Do you want to add something, Philipp, to that?
No, you did it completely correct.
Thank you very much. And again, we have already 14th, 15th level after 6 weeks. So of course, not all filled up. This would be very nice. But whenever I look at those figures, I see the potential. And that is for me, motivation, motivation, motivation. And again, I cannot repeat it often enough, especially as Flavio and Philipp created this company for a run on a long time. Yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact the person who invited you today, or you also can contact us. Is there anything else you would like to mention, Philipp?
No, I think you did it really well. And if somebody has questions or something, we ask, we will answer them. And if you have something, just come to us and we will answer your questions and help you to get started on the project.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us, Philipp. And as you could hear on our dialects, we are not native English speakers, so we have to apologize if not all the words came out right, quite fluent, but and sometimes we have to think a little bit and to translate in our head which are the correct words. So, but I hope our webinar gave you quite a good impression, quite a good picture what Go4Crypto is all about. And yeah, thank you for your attention.